And I would like to welcome you guys back again to Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. So we got quite a long one ahead of us, so let's get this over with. We're going to the dark side of the moon and beyond.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Andrew Baltani, David Mansfield, Matt Meschan should be joining us later in the night, hopefully. Alright.
I had some delicious pesto noodles, if you know what I'm talking about.
Depends on what kind of pesto you're talking about. Tomato or herb pesto?
Herb, basil.
Okay.
Really good, man. Have you ever had that kind?
Not exactly in the way you're talking about. Like, basically...
You should try it, man.
Yeah, I just have
Eat it in there or something.
No, I just do pesto. No, I just pull pesto out of a jar when I'm making noodles. So it's like whenever I'm not bothered to use butter, I just put some pesto and I just mix that with seafood. Done.
Nice. Good idea.
All right. Well, we're gonna be in for quite a long chapter tonight, so hence a little bit of the earlier than usual start. And oh right, I gotta turn this. No. And music off. And yeah, this chapter requires quite a bit of setup, and I would say it's a little bit long in general, so here we are. Chapter 7, Mario Shoots the Moon. And no, it's not Chapter 7 bankruptcy we're declaring today.
Is this the next to last level?
Yeah, as far as main story progression goes, this is the second to last chapter. However, I will be doing one other thing before Endgame, so we'll be doing the Pit of 100 Trials before the final chapter, so I'm like, screw it, let's just commit to that.
Why are you purple?
Okay, so Mario has two things that can change his outfit. So he has the Wario emblem and the Luigi emblem. You stack them up, you get the Waluigi emblem. So, Doc Mario red. Luigi's outfit.
Cool.
Wario's outfit. And then you just stack both of them to make Waluigi. Ta-da! Okay, let's just turn these off for now. Alright, let's go ice these fools.
I think I'm gonna go get a quick bite and I'll be back.
Yeah, I had a double-length sandwich, so I ate the second half, so...
I'm thinking some ramen.
In this humidity?
Well, it's not as humid down here.
Alright.
We have air conditioning. Seems weird to you, doesn't it? Hey, good ramen's good ramen. What do you usually like in your ramen?
I usually add shrimp or imitation crab meat, and then if I can help it with vegetables, then I'll try to add some. But otherwise, you know, shredded chicken with diced carrots, cabbage, and onion is my go-to. Or if there's no cabbage, then diced celery is fine.
You're pretty powerful now, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I got some pretty good stuff on hand.
You have some AoE, basically, like the ones that hit everyone. Sort of like an AoE that you see.
Yeah, it's one of the star powers I got, so... Otherwise, I do have area of effect killer attacks from everyone now. So, ooh, I can actually go back to town and upgrade someone else. I completely neglected to think about that while we were out there. We got one more Shine Sprite left, and then that's about everyone's Shine Sprites. So, yeah, when we get back to town, I'll pick between Flurry and Miss Mouse, and then, Ah, crap! The last Shine Sprite, we'll just have to take a quick, look for. Get flipped. Sucker. Ah. This is fine. Seriously? I don't need more ice storms. Well, at least not yet.
Well, I'll see you in a sec, man.
Alright. Ah, okay, well. Warning duly noted. Let's try Showstopper. If it works, gets to kill people. If it doesn't, I got problems. Nice. Wonder what I can make. Wonder what I can mix ice storms with some quality items. Alright, old chap. Oh, wait. Wrong room. Ah, crap, I forgot if I even put on Spike Shield for this. Not a problem. Oh, no, I have not. And, if this is another house caller, I'm gonna flip my shit.
I have something defrosting in the microwave, but it's doing it for 15 minutes, so I have time to hang.
And that call turned out to be a nothing burger. Oh, I do have Spike Shield on. Okay.
This game reminds me of Symphony of the Night. Some of these games. What year was this made?
Originally 2004.
How could I get this legally?
Alright, so, can't help you with the GameCube version, but, this is the Switch version. If you're willing to pony up, $60 for it. Although, back in the day, this was like $30.
I also need a controller, right?
Well, if you're willing to tolerate the Switch, Joy-Cons, well, they come with a console outright, otherwise, some controllers are about, well, controllers range between $30 to $80. However, yeah, the Switch Pro controllers, my hatred of asymmetrical controls for games that don't fit it aside, you know, it has pretty damn good battery life. You could play, like, almost damn near the entirety of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild with it. What the? Ah, I hit that too late.
I went for something different than ramen. Ramen, tofu, and curry. Noodles. Really good.
Mario, don't die on me. He dead. Okay, all I have to do is just not die for the next encounter or make it to town. Partner health plus 5. I already have one of those!
What'd you think of New York overall?
Nice tourist destination, but holy crap, it's a swamp. Tell me, it's like, have you played Parasite Eve?
I have.
Yeah, that.
Did you ever play Miss Pac-Man? That's a fun one.
I better hope you're not talking stashes, or you're not mixing up stashes and beards. I think I played Ms. Pac-Man, like, ages ago, but... Yeah, what is this? Bomb Iberia? Yeah, don't deny it. He's denying it. I mean, well, no, clothes. Well, they're wearing a hat, so that does count. Yeah, this ain't Shiver City, so...
You ever play Road Rash? That's a fun one. I wish I could stream that.
Odds are if you tell me if it's a PS1 game, the answer is no.
I understand. You're more Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go check on my food. I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Why did I even buy that badge? Oh god, why are you even out here? Okay, that's everyone that can be upgraded when I get back to town. Now there's something else in and around here. It's been a while since I played that Mario Brothers DS video game. The one where you have to drag the black and pink bob-ombs to different sections of the assembly line or the platform. I forget what it was. Pretty much it's like the only thing I remember from the minigames was the Luigi Casino. I don't think so. Or you would have thought they would have done something with her helmet's headlight. Stop lying. No, that was both of them. Yeah. Both new and 64. He's like, we're not using this to attack some far-off continents. We have to get to the moon. Well, we know where Gold Bob is, but General White... I do not miss that. I do not miss looking around the whole of the land for General White. I'm like, stop! Stop! Oh, the .yet dialogue. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I was like, you have to answer a bunch of questions, and you're going, oh, so that's how it is, huh? Okay, maybe I overestimated just how, yeah, that didn't work. Oops. Doesn't matter. A little bit of extra health because I said I would get at least that first. We'll get some badges later on. But I know I'm gonna need that extra room. Oh, cool! I'm an A-list star now! Yeah, we're gonna be stars in Vinewood. Wait, sorry, wrong franchise. Mushroomwood. Oh, that's a soda can. Nope, get out. Okay. That's all the star pieces down here on the surface. Pow! Bitch! The bigger the audience, the bigger the applause, I hope. I can never jump against these clouds, right? Ooh, firecrackers. Yeah, you know what? Oops. Ah. This is fine. Ah, sucker! Might as well have an excuse to burn these items. Okay, I'll take that. Don't care. I have so many items hoarded up, it's not even funny. See what would happen if I use this. Last upgrade on the books. Well, can't. Would have thought he would have some unique dialogue for, you got everybody upgraded already. I got no need to... you have no need of my further services. Alright, what can I stow for now? It could be worse. You could be in a zone where aircraft keep flying up and down through. Jeez, imagine if this was Mass Effect 1 and you'd be just coughing up like 2 million credits just to get a chance to fly off the cannon. But then again, in Mass Effect 1, you got a shit ton of money just for doing a bunch of quests. And you got a shit ton of money from killing everyone in general, so... I declare bankruptcy! Fresh pasta with inky sauce. What sort of blooper do I have to beat up to get that? Now I guess at least there's one color of each Koopa shell here. One of green, one of blue, at least one of yellow, and, well, all the bad ones are red in this one, so... Why can't we have anything like the Koopa Kids? Okay. All I'm gonna say is thank God for fast travel, or else this would have been far more annoying. Alright, I turn on nostalgic tunes because I really have a habit of doing that for places I revisit before, you know, moving on with progression. I'm like, oh right, I turned that on for a reason. Okay, well, we have our heading. Oh yeah, speaking of being here in Twilight Town, let me get something for a real silly reason. Let me get a golden leaf while I'm here. I was thinking about getting another Peachy Peach, but I really don't need another peach tart at the moment. Speaking of being here, how does one wake up the Big Boo? Hey Matt, what's up?
Yeah, sorry, I was still working when you called, and I know you had to start early, but, you know.
Yeah, and this sort of stuff is why, so, No, I have not. What do you do? Just go, oh shit! Hide, and then he'll pop up eventually? Oh. Alright. Yeah, that was a big fat load of nothing. Okay. As in twirl around or do a spin hammer attack. Oh, is this gonna be Big Boo's haunt? Yeah, speaking of while I'm here, if I'm gonna be in a fight, I should heal first. Yeah, because usually it's like what I interpret spin as is just twirl around and yeah, twirl till you puke or something like that. Oh wait, sorry, wrong game. I would have thought you weren't able to do that, but... Okay, now we can. Yeah, it's just called when you end up playing like so many other frickin' 100-hour RPGs, or just other ones. It's a big case of, I forgot how to play these games every now and then. Oh, sweet. Firecracker nozzles.
Hey man, I'm back. Ghost.
Yep.
Let's see where the veins of my existence are free.
Ow. That's fine. Alright, let's see. Ow, that hurt. Defense, what defense? Ta-da! Oh, cool. Ow. And that is that. We're done here. Alright. Back to Far Outpost. And hopefully nothing else will go wrong. What next badges do I want to put on? See if I can go back upstairs from here.
The tofu I had on my noodles is so good. Flavor.
Mm-hmm.
You ever do anything with tofu?
Usually just, you know, fry it, or I think it's like the next best thing you can do is like chop it up, put it in an air fryer, and then do it on top of salads.
Yeah, that sounds good. You like dressing for your salads?
Thousand Islands might go to, but I'd also say depending on the salad. Although sometimes I'll pick honey mustard as well.
You ever had a salad at Wendy's?
No, I don't really do fast food parlor salads. I always just get like the bagged stuff from the store.
Makes sense, saves money.
Besides, it's like Besides, for me, it's like $3 a bag for like, you know, a day and a half's worth of salad. So. Alright, I got the turtley leaf for a reason. I want to steep that and make some tea out of it. I'm just so used to Falcom RPGs and the like at the moment where, you know, you don't have to run to one place in order to cook stuff. I think Star Ocean also did that as well.
Basically, you could camp somewhere and cook it.
Yeah, or you could cook out in the open.
Yeah, makes sense. Did you do it in a city, or did it have to be out in between cities?
Some games will let you use it as a field skill wherever. I haven't really played a game where it's more of a camp requirement. See what happens if I try to cook a golden leaf.
Matt, are you there?
Yeah, just I've kind of packing some stuff.
Oh, cool, no problem. Hey, how's it going, man?
Oh, good. Yeah, just trying to keep it real here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
we're
been
just
working on my 360 video today, so put some music
360
on.
video?
Yeah, like for virtual reality.
Oh, God.
What you have to eat today?
I decided to get a little creative. I had breakfast for lunch.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I do that every other day, or I just lie and just call it brunch. I'll take care of you after post-game, Rockhawk. Give it 3 weeks.
You guys seen the Inside Out?
No, neither one.
What determines if you strike first? Just how quickly you press the button when they go?
Yeah, it's just, you know, if you manage to get the jump on them, if you jump or hammer them, then, you know, you get the whole attack animation through.
Harry has advantages.
Very.
You guys have any plans this weekend?
Well, I'm gonna be out of town until next Saturday. Well, not this Saturday, the next. Going on vacation. Yep. Oregon Coast.
What you gonna do? Just camp or something?
No, my grandparents have a beach house there.
Ooh, nice. That sounds
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, boy. Go down to the beach and make some sandboards. Maybe play some retro video games in the middle. Maybe watch some movies. Probably bring a few of my favorite movies to the beach.
You gonna bring any Bond there?
Bring a what?
Bring any James Bond movies?
Nah. I'll probably bring First Contact, Insurrection, and Nemesis to it. Yeah. They do have a couple Bond games there on N64.
I need to watch First Contact again myself. I was thinking that the collective is sort of like what is happening to music now, where these large language models are trained on a bunch of songs. It makes me think of like if you put a song out and it gets it, it's like it's being simulated by the collective.
I know you can hum a song into YouTube with your phone, but if you hum along enough and remember most how the song went, it'll say, "Oh yeah, here's the song." If you're like, "Oh, what's the song name?" You don't know, but you know how the song's rhythm went. That is a thing.
That doesn't sound that bad out there. Alright, I'm just saying. Yeah. The first to go is probably going to be commercial music, stock music. There'll be no reason. There was actually, did you see the Red Lobster commercial that was made with AI generated songs? Have you ever been to Red Lobster?
parents have. I think we got the Cheddar biscuits, but I've never. I think I went to Red Lobster once when I was very little, like into one.
Cheddar biscuits, you remember that?
Well, you can get them at a store, any store.
I know. But they make it seem like you can only get refillable ones. Yoshi, you ever had the cheddar biscuits?
Once, but I haven't really bought the mix that I can work with.
You know what Boondocks I'm thinking of, right?
Yes, I know. I gave you that.
Yes.
That still is a good episode. Season 1 is full of banger episodes. Although I've heard like 2 was the better season, but I haven't watched 2 too much, or worse yet, you know, I don't have the box set of 2. I had the box sets of 1 because one of my folks left his season 1 box set. I only saw 2 a while ago, but I know, like, I don't know what the thing is with streaming with some of those episodes that, you know, legally Adult Swim cannot air. So the story behind 2 of those episodes was they were making fun of BET, and then, well, BET raised up a huge stink about it, and the concession was they would not air it on Adult Swim. Whereas you can still watch those 2 episodes on home video. Streaming, though, that's a whole gray area that I haven't heard about. Yeah, Season 4 does not exist, so do not ask about Season 4. And then they were trying to reboot it as well, and then, I'm not sure if they were going to do it with the original cast, but I'm guessing that was scuttled after Granddad's original voice actor died.
What was that sandwich that had the donuts on it called?
Okay, it was the Luther. If you're looking it up, it's the Luther.
That's awesome.
Of course, I would probably not dare eat that, or better yet, it's like, no, I would not sandwich, you know, I would not sandwich a quarter-pounder burger with bacon and cheese behind 2 Krispy Kreme donuts. I'll do it with 1, but not with 2.
The thing is if I'm gonna eat that much sugar, I'm gonna have waffles or pancakes, or possibly something like a milkshake. I don't know. That just sounds like a lot of heartburn.
Yeah, either that or it would have to be like one of those steakhouse eating contests where you have to come in completely empty.
That makes sense. Someone invited me to a Korean barbecue, but it's a little bit far away, so and I didn't know if I could eat anything there, just being pescatarian. My brother said it'd probably be some type of seafood. Might still be. I don't know. I haven't been driving since I had my accident.
What happened? You crashed?
This was back last November. It wasn't. No one got hurt or anything, but yeah, the sun got in my eyes, and I couldn't tell if a light was red or green, so I ran on a red, not wanting to get hit from behind. I don't know. It was a very sucky situation to be in.
Oh,
We settled with the person that happened with. Insurance things.
yeah, driving against the sun, yeah, that, like, even with sunglasses and you tilt the shield, down. That's still very finicky. Even if you're dealing with a highlight, if it was like a low light, or at least the traffic light was at least lower, then yeah. But it's like if it's one of those hanging lights, and you're against the sun, that would suck.
Yeah. It happens, man. I'm gonna get back to driving again. Just have to go. I'm a little bit anxious about it. Around here it's kind of crazy. I'm sure you're used to that a little bit too. But around here, like, you go out just a little bit and it's just a deluge of cars. Created a Korean barbecue.
I've been to one. They've been pretty nice, and sometimes I might be willing to go back to one of those. However, the price is kind of nuts. I think the last time I went was like 20 to 25 a head.
Alright, this one is 20 to 30, depending on what you get.
Yeah, I think mine was 20 to 25 flat rate. That's before you add. That's before you add beverages and the like.
Did you get beer there?
No, because I had to drive the last time I went.
Yeah. I usually don't go for beer. I go for sodas and stuff. I like energy more than being a little bit messed up.
Yeah, that and you need to be someplace that's really starchy to make the booze worth it.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're telling me to go to a Mongolian barbecue or a hot pot and they offer booze, forget it. Okay, General White, you're not dead, so can we ask for you to do something for us, please?
You have to hit this exactly right or something?
Nah, just hit A multiple times and you win. You don't.
If I was making that, I would have made it where you had to hit it exactly right or something. Just make that a little harder.
Like, we've done it! Alright. Now. Let's get up there. Alright, we're fully healed. Our inventory's capped out. Let's go shoot to the moon. And, yeah, in case you're wondering if I ever played the hard game Hearts, I have never learned how to do the proper shoot the moon strategy. Then again, I just play that game like stupid conservatively. Like, remember when that was part of like the Windows Entertainment Pack released came stock with the home versions of Win 95 and 98?
Good times. Good times.
Yeah.
My first computer had Meg 2, I think, access to Diab. I had this aeronautical game, I can't remember what it was. It had a whole bunch of games on it, and it's like, they just don't get that much anymore. Now they just assume that you can go to Steam, I guess.
Yeah, either that or they lock it behind a live service like they did with like 10 and 11's regular games for Windows, or they just pawn it off to their console guys. Of Where it's like, remember when Microsoft actually made, their own peripherals, or at least they made their own joystick line? Wondering if, if the Sidewinder guys, the guys who made the joysticks and the controllers, if, yeah, because I remember, one of the Sidewinder, lineup, was, it was a controller. I forgot what it was called. I don't think it was the Force Feedback Pro. No, that was the stick. The Precision and Force Feedback Pro with the sticks. What was that? What was that Genesis-like controller they had? It was an 8-direction D-pad with 6 buttons, and I remember when I read the profiler software for it, the PC version of Tomb Raider was one of the settings they had, or at least one of the presets.
Cool. I'm on Road Biden stuck. On a sign near us. That tells you something about today.
Alright, so let's get ready to shoot the moon. Classic Mario 64 cannon loading vibes.
What's your favorite season?
Ooh, I'd say autumn. Cool enough where I can just do things and enough for me to have enough me time to myself where I can go bicycling, enjoy the breeze, and, go out and eat without being annoyed. If you ever think about replicating this incredible space program, that is a lot of bob-ombs they're asking. Okay. A lot of gunpowder, too.
Looks like a beer bottle.
Oh, I'll tell you guys something once we're done with this. Just hold on tight, okay? Yeah, speaking of like big beer bottle cannons, look up the Columbus Blue Jackets mascot and tell me what you think of it.
Hmm.
The moon was made out of cheese, wasn't it?
I see what you mean.
Yes! Yeah, Boomer, the Columbus Blue Jackets mascot. I remember looking at him, I'm going, oh my god. I was like, why does he look like that?
It's a well done level. So Koopa is following you, right?
Hmm. Ow. Take that. All right. Pow! Yeah, there were just so many cracked rocks on the moon, and then I'm wondering, oh great, it's like, are there any other places I have to go around to get a star piece? And I'm going, oh no, I'm like, oh god, why on this kaleidoscopy planet? Yeah, there's a reason why I've been very hesitant to burn items until such a time where I'm going, okay, fine. Time to use them. And yes, this map does loop around. Of all things, I'm going, ow. 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 Okay, I'm done with this. Oh yeah, what do I have? These. It's just there's so many things hidden under the rocks here that I just have a tendency to just go. Nuts with items if I can help it. Otherwise, I just blow everything up with clobbery, but even then, Tell me, is it hidden by an explosive rock, or is it just hidden under a rock overall? Ooh, I'll take that. Alright. Why did I do that? But yeah, once upon a time, I'm pretty sure it's like a couple of years before Paper Mario 1000 Year Door came out, we've all watched that Wallace and Gromit episode where they go to the moon. No crackers, Gromit! We forgot the crackers! Unfortunately, it's like all you do is take out one syllable and you take it out of context. Ooh, an Ultra Shroom. I'll take one of those. Now it's like, no crack, Gromit! We forgotten the crack! Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Having butter grits, man, are they good. Had cheese grits?
No, I haven't.
You gotta try that.
Yeah, I think I had grits once. Yeah, it was, my deli used to do breakfast, and I don't think they do that anymore ever since the lockdown, so I'll ask if they have a breakfast menu again, but back then it was like, one thing I got from them was, I did try grits from them once, but, you know, it's like, I'm very particular with how I season things.
Well, in the South, at least in one milieu of the South, the order is the more butter, the better.
Alright. Wait, I didn't read that. Just rocks on the moon, huh? Yeah, take one look at your precious moon, because it will not save you now. I gotta play Portal 2 one of these days. Or at least I gotta do that live. I know it's like after this one, like, yeah, I have a couple of titles I had in mind. I know Ys 10 Nordics is coming out late October, so I want to do one of those titles again. Maybe the original 1 and 2. I don't know whether I want to get the PC-88 version that's hosted on the Switch, or if I want to do the Chronicles version. Maybe Chronicles. TurboGrafx 16, though, I'd rather do that on my own. Otherwise, it's like if I have a lousy excuse to play Half-Life again this year, maybe I'll give Black Mesa a whirl. Oh. Well, that did nothing. Or, you know, with Metroid Prime 4 actually having a bloody semblance of a release date, maybe do Prime 1 and 2 one of these days. I wish I could do 3, but, I'm not sure if there's anything I have that can really mimic a, remote and nunchuck. Or it's like, there's always, whatchamacallit. Nice. And before you say it, it's like, why not get yourself a light gun? I would have been willing to get a Sinden light gun outright. Problem is, though, I'm very particular with how I want that to be set up. If they had a grip button, as in under the main trigger, they actually had another button that under the trigger that you could hit with your middle finger or ring finger, I would have been cool with that. Or it's like, wait, just do mouse and keys, but just use the keyboard. I'm like, yeah, but... Or get a foot pedal. No. It's like, use your flights and foot pedals to... Not, those are sit-down pedals. Not a light gun pedal. Okay, at least that works. You know what, just in the interest of time. Told you this chapter was long, and unfortunately it's not like other games that have loose gravity. Looking at you, Mech Warrior, where you can just zoom like crack on the moon. Nice. Okay, I have no reason to be here. Other than if I want to be party to a few more fights, but... There's plenty of fight to go around. Okay, the most worthless item is situationally against some of these new jokers. Ah! Punk! Yeah, that works. I do wish there were more multicolored Yoshis as part of the Stampede, but... Well, I guess I can't be that picky now, can I? Okay, wow. Yeah, maybe next time, I should probably go to the parlor and get myself another Power Truck and Power Smash. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I got Quake Hammer, that's a good one.
You got a lot of items, don't you?
A lot of badges, yeah, although I am very particular with how I use some of those.
What renews
so badge points are basically just a flat stat where, you know, it just affects how many badges you wear, so you can wear any at will, it just depends on what kind of build you want to set up. So sometimes you want to set up for getting the most damage possible, you want to set up for having defense, say like have def up or guard +1. Although there are some laser or other weapon attacks which will bypass defense badges, so you want to have, you know, just general guard up patches to help you out. As in ones that cut down on damage as soon as you take an action command.
Wish I could pay for you guys to come in playing to that I'm just out of audio curiosity. I'm going to see how much a ticket from Pennsylvania, Philadelphia.
Well, or sometimes you can ask for a ticket in the train as well, but I don't know if there's any direct rail lines that service there to there, because I know like New York to Pennsylvania has one, but then again, it's like it's a direct flight through Delta, I believe, or some of the other airliners.
$60 one way. It's not that bad.
On what carrier?
Southwest.
Alright.
It's just one of the sponsored. Let me see further. American Air. Would you feel more comfortable? Well, look, American Airlines, the same thing as 118. I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, you could drive if you wanted, but we've done that driving. It's not that bad, but you're definitely going to put some effort in.
Well, not to mention, it's like there's one thing that I am not fond of with that route, especially with a particular bridge collapse that happened earlier this year. Baltimore.
Right.
Cool. Let's show off one of Koops' new skills.
Have you ever had falafel?
There is a Middle Eastern place near me, so I've had it a couple of times. Not, unfortunately, in the past year, though. Yeah, during Lent, I try to cut down on my Friday eating out. I mean, the only place I really ordered out was for that big, large white vegetarian pizza I talked about quite a while ago. Any other reason I need to be out here? I mean, I could loop around and we could cycle back to the save spot, which is like another 2 or 3 rooms. There's no dock side of the moon here, guys. Like, imagine if they had like a little time of day system where some sides of the moon would be bright, others would not.
If you guys ever come out here, we should go to Dave & Buster's, I think. I mean, I know that's very generic, but they are fun. There's Mario Kart. My favorite really is the basketball shooting and skee ball. Those are fun. You know what I'm talking about at all?
Yeah. As long as we're not there to win a whole bunch of fuzzy dice. You've seen that regular show episode, right?
No.
Okay, so that particular episode, one of the characters wants a pair of fuzzy dice for his birthday, and yeah, they end up going through an entire thing where they try to get fuzzy dice, but regular show's irregularities being a thing. Apparently those fuzzy dice were containing stolen diamonds. And it was complete with an entire FBI tag team bringing out a shit ton of weapons and gunning them down. I'll see if I can find you that scene, but yeah. Admittedly, regular show was nice, and then it got a little bit too one note, but then they made up for it in their final season.
We could eat in the food court. There's some real good Middle Eastern food. And there was this one place that I got a falafel wrap for. They had the falafel wrap in a tortilla. My brother said, well, tortilla, not like a hard tortilla, soft tortilla.
So was it like was it like falafel and a gyro sort of thing?
Yeah, kind of like
Yeah, yeah. It's like a gyro falafel. Yeah, a falafel gyro.
really good.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a Middle Eastern place down the street from me. I might give them a whirl again. Usually I just go for the shawarma. You can thank the Avengers for that.
Is that like a meat dish or?
It's more. I forgot what the intended usage of it is, or I would have said it. Let me get back to you with that one because I think it was supposed to be more like something more like a soft bread wrap.
Okay.
That's the last of my recollection. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah, some nice soft bread and a little bit of yellow rice and some hummus dip to go with it. I'm not passing that up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, one of my folks was watching. It was a cooking show on TV and showed you with how to make your own hummus with a food processor. I think you needed some garbanzo beans, and I forgot what the other stuff to go with it was, but yeah, it was a pretty good recipe, all things considered.
Is your Yoshi insta-deathing people now?
So he has a thing. So I already double upgraded to him, so he can do. He does the most damage possible. What he does is he can spit enemies at each other, ignoring defense. So clefts so those clefts, the rock monsters, have a defense of like 4 or 5, and his base damage from the gulp attack, where he swallows them up and spits them out and ignores defense, is 6. So, ta-da! That kind of explains why he can insta-kill the rocks, or at least the closest thing you have in the context of.
This game is sort of like Zelda 2, isn't it?
No. I mean, I mean, if you really wanted to make that comparison, I would say Super Paper Mario would be more or less the sort of thing you should say about that.
I just meant as far as the combat goes, that you have guys that come out and run away or confront them. That's all.
I would say that any other modern Metroidvania, or at least any other platformer, would be a more apt comparison. Well, damn, it's been almost 2 hours. Now you know why I wanted to start this chapter early.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll get to the actual meat and potatoes of this in less than a minute, so yeah, we'll be here for another 2 hours or so. Hopefully this dungeon lasts less than 2 hours, but I'm not holding my breath. Knowing my luck, it's probably going to be like maybe 60-ish minutes or so, but or depending on how thorough or not so thorough I want to be. Okay. Well, time to go invade a moon base.
And, dude, I think you could really pay almost about $60 for a quality plane ticket down there. I mean, I'm not saying we'll do it anytime soon. In the distant future, maybe.
Yeah, maybe next time if I get like a stream-capable laptop and I want to upgrade my capture stick eventually. I'm lucky, and I hope I'm not tempting fate with this, that tonight the audio hasn't dropped, or I haven't had the need to, you know, force my Switch off the dock and plug it back in. Yeah, maybe for my birthday I'll upgrade the capture stick, but or at least get one for a portable spec. I need to look those up though. I know eventually I'm kind of doing an upgrade. It's like, oh, you got a new system, huh? It's like, why are you still using some outdated parts?
You know, me and my friend, when we went to the arcade last weekend, we played co-op on Mario Kart. And we beat the computer both times. I was the first time, and he was third, and then the next time it was reverse. So our team won both times.
Yeah, Mario Kart be like that sometimes.
Let's see. I believe there's 4 Mario Kart tournaments, so we have 4 people.
Yeah, if you're talking about the arcade, if you're talking about the arcade GP DXs,
Yeah.
yeah, I've made my thoughts clear on some of those. Where I think it's kind of bullshit. Where the DX ones are like 1 credit, 1 race. I'm like, at least the OG version of Mario Kart Arcade at least threw you through an entire cup tour. Yeah, an entire 4-cup tour, and it was one of those arcade games, you know, with a save data feature where I might have to pull it out again if I still have it, but it's the ones where, you know, it printed out a card, you could just plug it in, and then it would read the card, and I'm like, yeah, I wish I had something like that again. Nowadays, it's like something that's saved on an app where you have to go through like some site that doesn't even belong in the United States to make an account. I'm going, ow. Say like the ones for Dance Dance Revolution, you know, if you're a frequent player and then, you know, you have to unlock some songs, or it's like there are just some of these songs that are unlocked behind, you know, memberships or accounts with saved data. I'm going, ah. Whenever you have firecracker nozzles on the set, bring Power Smash. Get out of here.
Well, in other news, I'm slowly gaining fans on SoundCloud. And I mean very slowly, like 3 people for every song I put out.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think it's like eventually one of these days, you know, it's like I want to get a proper 5.1 sound system in my place. Although, granted, my current place is not really conducive for that. And I know it's like some of the. It's like nowadays, it's like. There are very few apps that really support 5.1, and even then, it's like I'm also looking for like streaming setups which would support it as well. And very few capture cards support 5.1 out of the box. It's like I don't know if Elgato has it, but I know AverMedia just made one, but I'm not sure if it's like something that's like Dolby or DTS capable. And even then, it's like some video cards and the like, they're either saying get yourself a separate sound card or make sure your motherboard can actually take like an optical input, because from what I've heard, HDMI input for 5.1 has been a little bit recently.
Yeah, 5.1 is awesome. I used to.
And there were like a lot. There were a lot of like PS2 and GameCube games that did support 5.1. Like the Metroid Prime trilogy had 5.1. Almost all the first-party Nintendo, or like damn near like a lot of the first-party Nintendo games from the GameCube and Wii era did support it. Yeah, and currently for such a damn good waste of an item, but okay. I don't know how to read. We'll come back for that later.
Some of the scenes of hacking in the X-Files seem very fake. I don't know. You know those days when people didn't know how computers actually looked, or they wanted to make them look cooler? So they would use like stock animation. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
It would be cool if computers really did look like that, I always thought.
Okay, we'll go get that later. Yeah, I always save Pit of 100 Trials like before endgame. Not really high on my list of things to do for the moment. And let's go roast all these fools. Alright. It's like, could I have done the run to 50? Yeah, but I'd always buy a badge or two that would just save me a shit ton of money, and sometimes I'm going, maybe I should have given Lumpy a little bit more cash. But I frequently end up being broke because I'm going, yeah, I'm gonna need that badge. Let's go back to B1.
Ooh, I found something cool, man.
And that would be...
It's a retro arcade, not that far away. And I'm trying to see out what type of comp prices. It has multi-cades, trading card game, pinball. You like pinball and all?
Yeah. It's like the only pinball game I really played was like 3D Space Cadet that came with like Windows 98 and the like. I think they stopped that. When did they stop after? Was it XP or something? Because apparently there was a bug where when the ball started, it would fall through the plunger, and they could. And unfortunately, it's like the guys in charge of porting couldn't make heads or tails out of the source code.
I think that Dave and Buster is going to be our best bet because, as you know, we're not living in the most ideal terms for arcade. You know what I'm talking about, the glory days. I mean, I know you have a cool one near you, but around me it's basically Dave and Buster's. Or there used to be a retro arcade near me, but it closed down during COVID.
Yeah, now it's all like bowling alleys or barcades.
It's just, I mean, it could be fun still, but I miss the days. I saw an X-Files episode where it was just like a narrow corridor because there was so many machines. That's what I'm talking about, like a little small place that has them all packed in. I don't know, just the nostalgia for me to do it all the time.
Yeah, maybe one of these days. I forgot I need to check who's the major pinball manufacturer, although I have heard that they have been kind of cheap bastards with that as of late. Yeah, because the last time I checked, well, there is a Star Wars-based arcade machine.
For certain type of games, arcades really make a lot of sense, like, for example, light gun games. And I know you can buy all that stuff at home, but I don't know, it's probably going to be a pretty penny to do that. You had the PC version.
No.
You didn't have one of those games?
A PC version of a light gun game? No, I had the console version of a light gun game, but not a PC version.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I had the home console ports of one of the Time Crisis installments.
Is it fun?
Yeah, it was.
I always thought that was fun, but I could never get that far in the arcade.
Well,
How many lives do you?
So, in the original, it was 3, but you had a chance to get more of them. If you managed to keep a 40 hit streak intact, easier said than done. But in later installments, it was basically just a flat 4. Well, actually, hang on. So, it kind of depended on how generous they set the switches to. Because I know... yeah, it varied by the venue. Sometimes you would get 3, other times you get 5. Otherwise, you know, if you book the machine for free play mode, they would just give you 9 lives. But I know, yeah, because in 2 and 3, it was 4 lives, typically. The 4th and 5th installment, they have it at 3. Yeah, only the original and the Project Titan PS1 exclusive gave you a chance to get more lives off a hit streak. I think according to the first one, it was you needed a hit streak of 40 to get an extra life. Project Titan, it was every 30 hits gets you an extra life, but you have a maximum of 5. And the home arcade versions, they would for 2, 3, and 4, it's like the more often you beat the game, you know, the more lives you'll get, or at least the more credits you'll get. Hello, what's this?
Yeah, I'm sorry that my city doesn't have much better offerings. I mean, I could do some more searching, but it's mainly main events and Dave & Buster's. Which aren't terrible, it's just leaves something to be desired. Like, where's the Simpsons arcade game? Now that is a fun game.
Yeah, that is. Unfortunately, where has it been ported to consoles for? I think it was just part of the Xbox Live Arcade. Ditto with the... not the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one, because I had that on Switch, or at least the OG version. But, oh yeah, the X-Men arcade game.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one too. I know what you're talking about. Man, I'd love to have that game. I wonder, I'm just out of curiosity, I'm gonna see how much Xbox arcade retro games go for. Way out of my price range. $500 is the lowest I've found. It would be so awesome to have that. It's either that or if I was going to spend that much money, I would just get an Xbox.
360 or one or what? Or original Xbox or what?
Whichever one can play Xbox X-Men Arcade. You ever play that, Matt?
Mm-mm. Okay, Xbox 360.
Oh, it's so fun. So fun. Working fine,
Yeah, sounds fine. So,
okay. You were just quiet for a while. I'm afraid you might have gone.
yeah, well, I didn't want to interrupt your conversation, so...
That's no problem. No, what we should do sometime is, you know what we should do sometime is have, choose the, on Discord maybe, choose the top 10 games to have in an arcade. You could have your own personal arcade. I don't know where multi-cage would come in there, because that could technically cheat if you have 100 games at once. But not cheat, but I mean, that might need to count as 2 or something.
Just, if we had our own personal arcade room, what 10 machines, singular machines, would we put in it?
Yeah. And maybe you want to think of things of like light gun games, racing game, like real hardware intensive things that you can get at home, but you usually see more in arcade.
Wow, I don't know how to read. Back to the closet. That's not the closet. Slash dressing room.
So what all games, do a lot of games come with the Xbox arcade classics that you were talking about?
Well, that was the one that came to the... Well, The Simpsons and X-Men are probably the two that I know of the most. I don't know what else they had there, unless it was like something else that was like very Konami specific. I know like for some other compilations, you know, they just farm it out and then make it available to most other consoles.
You know, once again, it'd be nice to have cabinets, like if I was real loaded, but if I was actually watching my money, it would probably be easier just to get a console system and then buy one of those games. Save a lot of money that.
Maybe next time I should write this shit down. Sorry. Keep going.
Oh, that's all.
What the hell did I buy whiteboards for, if not for RPGs? Oh no, it's Quiz Game! And I haven't saved in quite a long time, but you know what, screw it. Where's the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire theme when you need it? The 66 trivia quiz off. It didn't take... It took me a long while, or at least until it took me after Paper Mario 64 to realize... Oh... What's hidden here? A monkey. I'm not looking for a monkey statue. You ever, like, watch some of those classic episodes of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire where, like, contestants just wash out at the very first question?
Yeah, I've seen ones where I could have made a quick 10,000. I don't know about any more than that.
All right, let me.
That pisses me off. Like, it's like, if I had my luck right, I could make a quick 10,000.
Yep. All right, Goomba 2, Lava Bubble no, Fuzzy Beetle 4, Boo 0. How many feet do they have total? It's 6. It's like, how many feet do they have? D feet. No. What are some other pretty bad ones? Like burning all 3 lifelines on like the first 3 questions?
How much money could you have made ever from watching that? It's always like the ones you knew the answers to.
Ooh, I think I would get washed out after $10,000.
Yeah, me too.
If you asked me to be on Jeopardy, I think I'd lose like $2 grand right off the bat. Unless there's a certain category I'm good at, but even then, I can't bet on that.
Did anyone take over Jeopardy?
Alright, so after Alex died, so they had a rotating cast of guest hosts for about the first 4 or so months. So Mike Richards, the showrunner at the time, took over for a month. Ken Jennings took over for 2 weeks, and then you had a couple of other celebrity hosts. LeVar Burton was one of them. I know, it's like, I remember hearing on some forums, it's like, you know, they hopefully had some high hopes, or they hoped they were wrong, but unfortunately it was like, damn. But yeah, Ken Jennings is currently the full-time host.
No, Peter. Chief America has once again pissed off the entire world.
Okay, now that the 64th, 65th, and 66th trivia quiz-offs are done, now I gotta wonder, because I haven't really... My memory of Super Paper Mario is fuzzy, and I'm going, oh crap, I don't remember what happened in the other installments of the franchise. Were there any other further trivia quiz-offs after this one? Like the 67th, 68th? I don't think anyone wanted to put in the 69th, but... Cool. Alright, here we are. Claw machines are a lie. Mario shrugging. What is this, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest? But yeah, just look at the shrug expressions from that game. Yeah, I remember it was like the opening episode of Squid Game was, you know, the main protagonist was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" with one of the claw machines, and then it's like some kid had to show him how to do it. I forgot what the prize he got from that was. I think it was like a toy gun or something. I'm going, really? That's the thing you want to get from a claw machine? claw machine is a freaking lie.
Yeah, I hate those things in real life.
Or it's like you look like you had it only for the damn thing to slip. Or it's like it just bounces off the edge of the receptacle. I'm like, damn it!
You ever got a stuffed animal from one of them?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, nowadays it's like at the arcade I go to, it's more, you know, like box merch, you know, a couple of plushies, a couple of stuffed animals, or recently some, you know, figurines and boxes.
I think any game should be a game of skill and possible, or just an outright game of luck, but not one like that so against getting it. I mean, it's made to jiggle at the last minute. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, or it's like it's not meant to be stable by default.
They just want you to pay a bunch into that, hoping you'll get it set.
Alright, I got one star piece from here. How many more? One more. Alright. I think I have a fair idea where that other one is. Oh, and this is a bigger case of I don't know how to read! It's in that portrait over there. Or it's like, when in doubt, like, do a dick move and just throw Bobbery out there just to confirm your suspicions. I'll come back for that. See if there's anyone else on this floor worth whacking. Oops. Whoa, okay. See if we can whack these all at once, or at least the majority of them. Nice. Okay, well, eventually I do want partner perks, so... Like, I want them to have, like, attack or death +1, so... Cool. One wrong moving. Kaboo! Big laser. Alderaan chunks everywhere.
That from Robot Chicken.
Yes. Yeah, don't do that during Thanksgiving dinner.
What you streaming tomorrow?
I might just think about just chillaxing tomorrow or doing something off the air. Or, actually, now that I think about it, I forgot there were a handful of quests for this, so I'll do the in-between chapter side quests tomorrow. I'm still determining whether to do afternoon or night slot, but I'm thinking just wait for the cooler slot, so maybe Saturday night. Otherwise, you might be seeing me on Steam or someplace else, or into Discord playing some other games like, I don't know, me trying to replay Phantasy Star Online or playing Mass Effect or something else of the sort.
I really want to play Phantasy Star now. That looks like a fun game.
Yeah, or I don't know about. Well, I think you just upgraded your laptop to play Cyberpunk, so you could be able to play online too, maybe. But with online 1, that we'll have to discuss off the air. Twitch does not like discussions about private servers.
Okay. Phantasy Star is a mixture of sci-fi and fantasy, right?
Yes. Although,
Yeah, go on.
so the first one I've heard had some pretty big quality of life changes. So when M2 did the ports of the original 4 series, I wish the second and third ended up getting freaking quality of life perks done over here, because otherwise you have to look for QOL hacks to do that. The first one is pretty reasonable, all things considered. The second one, though, does not have a gracious difficulty curve. The third one is just so absolutely slow, it's not even funny. As in, it's like, I'll be dead of old age before I finish all 4 routes in Phantasy Star 3. 4, though, is considered one of the best JRPGs on the Genesis.
I missed that game back in the day. I never played it. I heard about it, and I saw its cover art, and I thought it looked cool, but never actually played it.
Yeah, I heard 2 has the best story, but yeah, 4 is like the most balanced overall. Yeah, pretty much it's like any ill will I have towards 2 in its vanilla state is, it's like, we're not balanced! It's not fair! It is, yeah, because the difficulty in 2 is just, I haven't even made it past like the 3rd or 4th dungeon, and I'm like, oh great, it's like, oh cool, a new character, oh great, I gotta level them up, and I gotta grind for like freaking 2 hours just to get their equipment up to par. I'm like, and that's the reason why I haven't really gone through 2. In case you're wondering where I am at Phantasy Star 2 as of this stream in vanilla state, I made it as far as the junk heap. And yeah, 2's problem is just that things are just so frickin' hard to kill in general. That and you get pittances in terms of experience and money. So I'm like, ow. But yeah, 3 is just so painfully slow.
You know, another game I need to get back to is Tachyon the Fringe.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's still on Steam or GOG, because apparently a bunch of Novalogic titles got taken off from both of those services.
Well, I bought it on one of them, so.
Yeah, you might still be in luck. I know all the Delta Force installments got taken out, and yeah, I don't know what the story behind all of that was. Apparently, it was like some bullshit Federal Trade Commission ruling on, like, oh no, it's like unmonitored communications. I'm going, oh, get the fuck out of here with that.
That is one fun game.
Yeah, if Tachyon's still on, then yeah, I would definitely give that a whirl. It's also very friendly towards mouse and keys. So, yeah, it's one of the few flight sims I do not play with a joystick. It's like Free Space I'll play with a joystick, but Tac I think is a little bit more mouse and keys friendly, especially with the gliding / power drifting controls and all that.
And I also still need to go back to XCOM. I haven't touched that for a long time. My nephew said that the R2 is fun too. XCOM 2. You ever play Part 2?
No.
I haven't either. I never got past 1, so I didn't want to go ahead and skip it.
I'm not even sure if I want to revisit 1 after how my last run of it ended, and I'm going.
I remember you saying, yeah, like you had 99% chance of hitting something and it missed or something.
Alright, so, okay, so I've said this story a few times before, but I'll kind of reiterate it. So, I was doing the Slingshot DLC pack. One of those missions is a train mission. So, I was doing it with a couple of Tier 1 and Tier 2 weapons. And there were a couple of mutants, as in the big green guys. If any of you guys are wondering what it looks like, think of the alien grunts from Half-Life 1, just tinted green. So it's like they have plasma weapons and Tier 3 stuff. Because I wanted to capture one of them, so, I could get a free plasma rifle in my hands that I could adapt for my team. And also, if you capture a live subject and you have the holding pen still in your base, you cut down research time in that by half. So it's like, you capture a sectoid, you get a head start on Tier 2 equipment. Capture a Thin Man, you get a head start on other Tier 2 stuff. Some other enemies, it's like, if you successfully capture them, you'll get research bonuses, or at least the time cut in those in half, rather than, if you have to research their corpses. Yeah, I wanted to capture a mutant live and intact because I wanted to get Tier 3 equipment done and out of the way. And yeah, it's like almost everyone else's turn was used up. So I had my sniper go out of her way to shoot the mutant down to 1 health. So my next available guy was an assault who had my stun pistol. I wanted to capture him alive. Moved him point blank, 95%, or more like 2 squares if you're counting like shooting from a diagonal. 95% chance to stun. He shanked a shot wide right. And I'm like, this is bullshit. Yeah, I just slammed the headset on my glass desk and I just walked out of the room because I was like, this is so fucking stupid. I have not touched the game ever since that.
Just a random number generator, man.
It's like when Shadowrun was even a little bit more fair, you have a problem.
I mean to go back to the Shadowrun game. So I want to play Dragonfall again. Well, I told you I tried to play it, and I was a rigger, and By the second stage, I was already dead. And it's just not normal, too. It's just the amount that I spent in karma on rigging. If I was a warrior, I would have put it in the body. And then I would have a lot more hit points. But, yeah. I always wondered if something like that could happen. Now I realize it really can. Especially since enemies come from both sides of the stage. If you remember, if you know the mission I'm talking about, where you have to survive 10 turns. It's one of the first missions in the hard-filled manner.
Oh, where you're trying to get out before the door's blown open for you.
Yeah, you know the guy with the minigun, the first appearance of him in there?
Yeah. The guy who ends up actually being the legit final boss.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck! I sort of was hoping they would make another show. I always thought London would be interesting. I guess kind of like Berlin, but not completely. But you know what would be even cooler is like a Native American tribe. Alright, here we are. I really should wait. How do I get out of this one? Oh. Why do I do this to myself?
No fall damage?
Nope. Not really a thing in 2D Mario games. 3D, yeah, but there are ways you can negate that.
Been watching any sports lately?
Not so much with Major League Baseball, so then again, that's more like background material, so I'm like not really interested in the moment. That and the Giants are just just one big stack of meh. Then again, that's the entire National League wildcard race at the moment. It's like, yeah, who wants to have a wildcard spot? It's like, evidently freaking nobody. It's basically the Phillies, the Dodgers, the Brewers. I don't know who has the 3 wildcard slots right now. Well, I know the Braves probably have one of them. And I was going to say maybe the Cubs have the second one, and I don't know who has the third one. But yeah, it's like, yeah, does anybody want to have a wildcard spot? Like, anybody? don't ask me about the Giants because they're about 3 games under .500. But then again, it's like that's the entire middle rung of the National League. It's more like everyone's like a couple of games under .500 and also a couple of games within a wild card spot. I'm going. That's like the 3 division winners. It's like the Braves, and then it's like a bunch of teams where I'm going, yeah, does anybody seriously want to contend for the postseason? Anybody? One thing I'm gonna say about this venue is, at least it's not Arca Plan from Phantasy Star Zero. I really hate that place.
Is Phantasy Star Zero the prequel or something?
A prequel of sorts, but to which game, that's really more of a spoiler alert.
Ah. I still need to go through Yeast Origin.
Yeah, do so. And if you have the other installments, play those too. I wonder if I can do this. Yes, I can. Let's turn this off. Turn that off, and what do I want to do with my last 3 patches? It's like, health plus 1 again. I'm like, no! I really don't need Spike Shield right now. There's nothing spiky to be jumping on top of, so... let's see. I don't need Quake Hammer. Power Smash and Piercing Blow, yeah, I'd like that. Tornado Jump is not really gonna help me one bit here. Let's do FP Blow Restore. He's back! Yeah, sorry it took almost 3 hours to get to you. We had to go find a Bob-omb across the whole frickin' land. Oh great, it's like, I have the last one, and I'll steal all of yours. And it's like, yeah, guess what? Your princess isn't even in here anymore. She's in another castle! It's like, I won't tell you everything, your name isn't James Bond. Garish Boxy Mech 2.0 activate! Ah, she'll live. Alright, no difference if I use Power Smash or Piercing Blow in this case. What if I use... Okay, that works. Yeah, get roasted. Ow! Why do I get a lazy Daisy in the audience who does all of that? It's nice to have a firecracker set up. Oh shit, it ate the audience! Ow! Damn it! Alright, that'll keep me upright for a hot bit, but... We're beating you at the power of friendship, Lord Crump. Have you ever thought about that? You're gonna do that? Really? I did not need this! I would have preferred to have this like 1 or 2 turns ago. It's over. Kratos! We'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll make a constellation out of you yet. And that is all 7 crystal stars, everybody. Ah, man, I wish I could jump up it. Fear my county! Business trips, bribes, and brown noses? Hey, brute force does break blocks sometimes. What are these made out of? Ornament plastic? Or are they just made out of painted glass?
Oh, yeah.
I don't really have much to say for this part, so just let the music speak for itself. Just looking for the second star piece, and then I'm gonna get out. What's gonna happen to the fish tank? It's like it's still a villain's fish tank, but Zesty punching Flavio in the face? Sounds about right. Icy soup mixed with a snow bunny, huh? Well, when you're blocking an entire shipment of food from getting off the dock, no wonder.
Star room.
Yup. Alright. We're not gonna go through that door just yet. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering if hell just has been unleashed, I'd say the closest thing to it in the Mario-verse has. Alright. Next time, we're gonna do the Pit of 100 Trials for real. It's gonna be another 3 to 4 hour long episode, upwards to 5, depending on how much my luck shakes out and whatever other stuff manages to get in my way. So, yeah, tomorrow night, we're gonna do side quests. Yeah. Next week, next Friday, Pit of 100 Trials. Friday after that, we will commit to Endgame for real. Unless you guys want me to do the Pit of 100 Trials on Tuesday, and then go for Endgame on Friday. What do you guys think?
Well, I might tune in, but like, yeah, I'm gonna be largely offline, so it's up to you. I don't know what event thinks.
Yeah, I would say it's up to you two. I might tune in.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody else I'd ask to come along would be available Tuesday night, and even then... Pit of 100 Trials next Friday then, and then Endgame in 2 weeks.
Sure.
Alright. Alright, so... I'll do these 4 quests tomorrow night, and then we'll do the Pit of 100 next Friday. 2 Fridays from now, we'll do Endgame. I understand I kind of feel like I've been padding this out a little bit, but considering my schedule and whatever other things I've been doing have been kind of getting in the way with that, you guys understand.
No, I was thinking of another cool arcade game, Marvel vs. Capcom.
I'm not a fighter kind of guy.
It's funny because some of the characters on there are giant and some are regular sized humans. It's like, if you're some of the characters, you can just dominate because your attacks can't take up so much of the screen.
I need to start burning some of these items or mixing a few more of these things. Unless I want to do the first 50... you know, let's just do the whole thing next Friday. I'll find a way to burn some items in the meantime. I have so many healing items I want to go through. I'll think about it. Okay. So, yeah. Tomorrow night, side quests. Next Friday, we'll go all the way in Pit of 100 Trials. Come hell or high water, I'll do the whole damn thing. Well, that and at least dying here is a little bit more forgiving. And yeah, 2 Fridays from now, we'll get to Endgame. I understand it's gonna be quite a long wait, but what the hell?
Yeah, sorry about being kind of... But yeah, we're closer to putting the bow on it.
Yep, that we are. And I'll do a little bit of post-game, but I'm not gonna do like the big post-game exclusive bosses. Got other things on the side that I want to at least burn some time with. Alright. Closing time, guys. Last call.
Well, the Saturday I get back, I'll do Zelda 2, and then Sunday I'll do a Rogue Squadron 2. It's just I just kind of want to chill out since I've been packing to get ready to go on vacation, so I decided to just push them to when I get back, and then I'll just resume my normal schedule the following week. So.
All right.
Yep. That's where I stand.
All right. Tomorrow, I already mentioned our in-between side quests for Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, and then we'll get ready for the Pit of 100 Trials in the meantime. Otherwise, on Sundays and Tuesdays, it's going to be Trails to Azure for the foreseeable future, at least for the next 6 weeks or so. There's a lot of ground I still have to make up in that game. A lot. But yeah, Sunday, I should be doing more progression. Ditto it Tuesday. Yeah, that's about it for now. Yeah. Fridays after Paper Mario is done, what I'm thinking after that is I'll definitely do an East installment. I'm probably thinking if I'm going to do it Fridays, I'll do 1 and 2 Chronicles. If I get Trails to Azure done way before then, though. Unlikely, though, because I got 2 whole chapters and another 60 hours to go, I guess. Yeah, there's that. I don't think I'm gonna do Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, the Switch version, on the air. I simply have too many. I simply don't have any slots open for that at the moment, or either that or I'm not really feeling motivated to open up any other days of the week. Anything else as far as future plans go? Definitely want to revisit Metroid Prime one of these days. So I'll have that open on the Fridays in the meantime. Any other RPGs I want to revisit? Yeah, I'm even though East 10 Nordics does release out in late October, I am not going to stream it on release. I'll punt that towards the start of next year, mostly because I don't want to go on a big long break and forget what I'm doing. So yeah, that's my short to mid to long term plans in a nutshell.
There you go.
Yeah. I understand there's a lot hinging on things going right, and, well, what the heck. Alright. Yeah, I am lucky I started this a little bit early, because it's only been 3.5 hours, but yeah, that was a long chapter, so... At least I got that out of the way. I don't know if I'm gonna start at 7:30 Eastern like I did for now for the pit, but yeah, I'm thinking about just starting at 8 Eastern flat and then going from there. So last time I did the Pit of 100 Trials, I think things thankfully broke my way, and I got it done in about 3.5. But we'll see. This is called in a few stage breaks go my way, and can I not run into a 6-pack of wizards? And yeah, I might have to get another badge or two in the meantime, or get Power Smash or Power Jump +2. I will need at least 1 or 2 of those. Otherwise, yeah, I might just have to cook a bunch of other restoration items. Yeah. The way I'm thinking about trying to beat the pit boss, might not be sustainable, but oh, what the hell, I'll take my chances. Alright. That's about it for now. So, yep. I'll be in tomorrow night. We'll do side quests next Friday. The pit. After that, endgame. Sorry to string it along like that, but, well...
Gotta do what you gotta do, whatever.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. Alright. But at least you guys will be around for that. Alright. I got nothing else, so thank you guys for coming by. We'll see you guys next time. In the meantime, stay sweet, stay sensational, don't be salty, and we will see you guys later. Till the next one, everybody.
Keep it real, guys.
Yeah.
And don't let keeping it real go wrong.
It will if you let it.